Hello students, welcome back. In the last session we have discussed garbage collection in Java. In today's session we will discuss nested and inner classes. As we can have a if condition under another if condition, or a loop inside a loop, which is called as a nested loop. In case of a if condition, if we have if inside another if, it is called as nested if. Similar way, even we can have a class declared inside another class, and that class is called as nested class. So in today's session we will discuss about nested and inner classes in detail. So let's start. Java programming language allows you to define a class within another class, and such a class is called as nested class. So look at this example, how a nested class will look like. So we have a class, outer class. It starts here, it ends here, and inside this outer class, when we have one more class declared, so class name, so here it is nested class. So this nested class, it is inside the outer class, and that is the reason this is called as nested class. So we can have class within another class in Java, and this concept is called as nested classes. Now the terminology here which is used, nested classes are divided into two categories. Now we have two important categories of nested classes. One, that is static and non-static. So the categories are static and non-static. So we have already studied about static keywords. So static keyword can be used with a variable, it can be used with a method, it can be also used with a class we have discussed. So static keyword with a variable, with a method, that we have discussed earlier. Now static keyword can also be used with a class. So using static keyword we can create static classes. So what is it? We will discuss it here. So static and non-static. Nested classes that are declared static are called as static nested classes. Remember, nested classes that are declared as static are called as static nested classes, whereas non-static nested classes, the nested classes which are not declared as static, are called as inner classes. Remember, if you have a class within another class, and if that class is not declared as static, you can call it as inner class. Now look at the example here. So we have class, outer class. Inside this class, if you look at, we have another class, but this class is declared as static. We have used a static keyword before the class keyword. So the class is declared as static, the class name is static nested class. So this class is a static nested class because it is declared as static, and this is a nested class. It is inside the outer class, remember. If you look at, we have one more class inside the outer class. So this class, if you look at here, there is no keyword used before the class, so there is no static keyword used. So this class is not static class, this class is called as inner class. So static nested classes are called as static nested class, and non-static nested classes are called as inner class. Remember this. Okay, so this is about the two categories of nested classes. One is static and another it is non-static. Okay, a nested class is a member of its enclosing class. So nested class, it is a member of the outer or the enclosing class. Non-static nested classes, that is inner classes, have access to other members of enclosing class even if they are declared private. So this is very, very important. The inner class, non-static nested class, has access to the members of outer class. So non-static nested class can access the variables and methods declared in the outer class directly, whereas even the private members of outer class can be accessed within the inner class. So this is very, very important. Whereas static nested classes do not have access to other members of enclosing class. So if your inner class is non-static, or if your nested class is non-static, it can access all the members of the outer class even if it is private. But if the nested class is not if the nested class is static, then it cannot access the members of outer class. Okay, now we will discuss one by one about the static nested classes and non-static nested classes. So first we will discuss static nested classes. So static nested classes, as we have discussed, static nested classes class is associated with outer class. Like we have studied about static variables and static methods. Static variables and static methods are associated with the class, not with the object. Same way, static nested classes are also associated with the outer class. It is not associated with the object of the class. And like static class methods and static nested class cannot refer directly to instance variables or methods defined in its enclosing class. As I have said, the static nested classes cannot directly access the instance variables and methods which have been defined in the outer class. It can access those things, it can use them only through an object reference. By using an object reference, it can be accessed. Static nested classes are accessed using the enclosing class name. How we can access the static nested class? Static nested class can be accessed by using the name of an enclosing class or name of the outer class. For example, if I want to access the static nested class, I may use the name of the outer class. So in our example, the name of the outer class itself, it is outer class. So outer class dot the static nested class name. So this is how we can access the static nested class, by using the name of a outer class, then dot and the name of static nested class. Look at this one more example, how to create an object of static nested class. We have a class within another class, and that inside class is declared as static. Then how we can create an object of that inside class? To create an object, first the name of an outer class dot the name of a inner nested class, then we have the object name, a nested object. whatever object name you like, you can give the object name. Then new operator, again name of the outer class dot the constructor of the inner class, or constructor of the static nested class. So this is how we can create an object of the nested class which is declared static. Outer class dot name of the nested class, then the object name equals to new, again the outer class dot the nested class constructor. This is how we can create an object of nested static class. Okay, let us look at one example. So this is our example. So in this example we have a class with a name outer class. See, this name can be any name. We have just given it as an outer class, but it can be any name. Then inside this outer class we have a variable x which is having value 10, so instance variable. Then we have a class declared inside the outer class. The class's name is inner class. As I've said, it can have any other name, but this class is declared as static. So this is static nested class. So when you declare a class inside another class, and when you declare it with the keyword static, it is called as static nested class. Okay. Then inside the static nested class we have a variable declared. So variable int y is equals to 5. So it has a variable declared y, and the outer class also has a variable x declared. Then we have one more class which is a different main class. So public class main class, and this is not inside any other class, remember, it is a separate class. And we have a main method inside this class. Inside the main method we are trying to create an object of static nested class. Now how we can create an object? Name of the outer class first. So name of the outer class dot the name of the inside class. So name of this class space the name of the object equals to again the outer dot the inner constructor. So this is how we can create an object of static nested class. And once you have the object of static nested class, you can access the members of static nested class. So member of static nested class, here it is y. So I can access y by using that object. So we have said my inner dot y. My inner, it is an object which we have created. So my inner dot y, it will simply print the value of y, that is 5. So this is how we can declare a static nested class, and we can create an object of static nested class, and we can also access the members of static nested class. So let me execute this example for you and show you the output. Okay, so this is our program. I have already saved the program, so let us compile this. Javac name is my main class dot java. So it is compiled. Let us execute. If you look at the output, it has printed output as 5. So we have created an object of the static nested class. The class name is inner class, and by using that object we are accessing the member of the static nested class, and we have printed the value of y. Now as I have said, the static nested class cannot access the non-static members of outer class or instance members of outer class. Now in the outer class we have a variable x. Suppose this x, if I try to access in the nested class, if I say y is equals to 5 plus x, can we be able to access x inside the static nested class? So let me compile and show you what it will display if we try to access the non-static members from the static nested class. Okay, now you can see here it has displayed an error at line number 6. What error it is displaying? Non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. So that is 5 plus x. We are trying to access x, but this statement, it is inside the static class. So from static class we cannot access non-static members of outer class. But if I declare this x as static, and then if I try to compile the program, now you can see there is no error. Means static nested classes cannot access instance variables and instance methods, that is non-static variables and non-static methods in the outer class. But if we declare the methods as static methods and even variables as static in the outer class, those variables and methods can be accessed by the static nested class as well. So okay, let me execute and show you. You can see now it is printing 15. So that is 5 plus the value of x. So it is printing 15. Okay, this is about the static nested class. In today's session, we will stop here. In the next session, we will discuss about the inner class or non-static nested class. Okay, thank you.